Hello, everybody. This is Mary Hart with the Alternative Investing Movement, and I am here today to talk to you about what I believe to be the four pillars that are the foundation of success in any venture, but particularly in alternative investing. Here at AIM, we actually use a little paper airplane as our icon. You might have seen it because we want to be a community of people who aim higher. So keeping in line with our little paper airplane motif, we actually call these four pillars the four propellers that push you down the runway to success and help you achieve liftoff in your financial investing game. So the four pillars or propellers that I think are crucial for success in any venture are mindset, knowledge, network, and action. We must have the proper mindset to begin anything. And obviously, whatever you're working on, you need the right knowledge and skill to move yourself forward. You probably need the right support system, the right team to help you or network with you. And you certainly need to take action. If you don't take action, you're not going to get anywhere. So all four of those pillars or propellers are very, very important. But I think that mindset is the most critical one and probably the hardest one to conquer. You know, our minds are very powerful things. And if we don't feed it the right attitude and the right information, then our minds can really hold us back. So I want to spend some time talking about mindset and what I think what you can do to get in the proper mindset for alternative investing or any other aspect of life that you're trying to move forward in. So I think the first part of mindset is to conquer limiting beliefs. And we may all have some limiting beliefs. I know I probably do. In fact, I'm sure I do. It's not probably at all. I know I do. And we have trouble believing sometimes that we can do what we want to do or that we can get where we want to get. We might look at other people who are already there living our ideal life and we think, well, that's them, that's not me. I can't do that. I'm not capable of that. I'm not as smart as they are. I'm not as rich as they are. I don't live in the right place, not in my market. And our mindset stops us before we even get started. And so Tony Robbins has a word for that. He calls this our internal barometer, and that it's an internal barometer about how well we can do financially. It's the way we identify with ourselves and our view of ourselves about what we're capable of. And he believes that we will do just about anything to stay within our comfort zone, and even to the point where we subconsciously sabotage ourselves if we think we're getting past that internal barometer of where we think we can be or where we deserve to be or where we're able to be financially. So the first question to ask yourself is, what is your internal barometer about money? What is your financial identity? What do you believe about yourself? Do you have limiting beliefs about your ability to be a successful investor or your ability to make as much money as you want to make? Do you believe that you deserve to make money or that you don't deserve to make money? So pay attention to what your internal barometer and your internal identity is saying about yourself. Have you done things in the past that hold yourself back, but keep in keeping with your internal barometer? Because if you can identify your internal barometer, then you're one step closer to conquering that self-limiting belief and being able to soar past that internal barometer. Okay. There's a book called Think and Grow Rich. Most of you probably know of it, written by Napoleon Hill. And I love one of the things he says in that book. He says that anything the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And I think that's important. Not only conceive, but believe. So anything the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And I think most of us can conceive of our ideal future, that future we want, that we're grasping for, we're working towards. We can conceive it. We can see it. We just don't believe we can get there. Some people believe that, and I'm always jealous of those people that seem to believe it so easily, because I don't always believe it. But I think that all of us can probably fake it till we make it, and we need to work on that belief, that believing that we can achieve those things that we have conceived for our ideal future. And I think that when we're doing that, you have that vision for your future. It's important to think big, but not so big initially that your mind can't believe it. So if your ideal future, your vision is so far up here, way up here, that you literally cannot believe it, you can't fake yourself into believing that right now, then start a little bit smaller and do this in chunks, in little steps, right? So conceive of a future that you can convince your mind to believe and work towards that future. And when you get that future accomplished, then have a little bit bigger dream. And when that one's accomplished, have a little bit bigger dream, and always be striving for something bigger. But just be careful of being dreaming too big at the outset, because you could your brain might say, yeah, there's no way that that's going to happen. And it will stop you dead in your tracks and shut you down. So believe big. And if you have to do it in chunks and steps, do it in chunks and steps.